Good morning. I'm Tracy Hansen, and welcome to the Matrix Readers Theater. Today we're going to be hosted by Neba Grace from Cameroon, who is now in Portugal. Grace, welcome and thank you for hosting us.
Thank you, Tracy, and thanks to the rest of the member of this wonderful family. I'm Neba Grace from Cameroon, and today we shall be doing something special and a little bit different, where we are combining our Portuguese language, since I'm in Portugal and learning Portuguese, into the Matrix Readers Theater. So we had a story in Portuguese, O Macaco, the Rabot Cortado, which is the title. We shall get the translation letter. Read it in Portuguese, use the app to translate everything, got the storyline and transformed it into a reader's theater, which is a continuous learning process. So now we shall be moving straight into reading our story, and I want us to have different parts as we usually do. But before that, let me share the screen. Thank you. Okay.
Yes.
And now we have the different roles. We have the macaco, and also to note everything written in black in quotes. You don't need to read it. It's just a translated version from English to Portuguese, so that at the end we at least know what we master one word. And here we have the macaco. I don't know, Nelanjana, can you take macaco, the monkey?
Yes.
We have the child. Rihanna, can you take the child?
Okay.
Baba, Pia, will you be the?
Yes, Baba is
Baba?
Is a father.
Baba is a Baba.
Barber. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, barber.
A barber, somebody who cuts your hair?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yes, barber. Because barber you.
Fish woman, Georgia, are you comfortable with it?
Yes. Is she old?
Yeah, but we have narrators in between.
Yeah, I'm going.
Ho 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 ho.
The old woman, Rihanna.
Rihanna is child.
Child, yes. Old woman, Tracy.
Sure.
Yeah. Now you come, grandmother.
You know, I'm getting kind of tired of being typecast.
Really old woman.
And Madam Teacher, Tracy, you also read Madam Teacher.
Oh, okay.
Nigel, is it okay for narrator 1?
Narrator A, yes.
Narrator A, pardon. Nigel, is it okay for narrator A?
Sorry, yes, I was on mute. Yes, please.
Okay. Georgia, narrator B.
Okay.
Okay.
Nadia, narrator C.
Oh, Nadia, you're around. Nadia, narrator C.
Yes.
So
okay.
And the boy.
Almost have to read the story very properly and nicely.
Now we have the boy. Pia, do you go for the boy?
Yeah, I will. Okay, boy and Baba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll read the roles. I'll read the roles again. Tracy reads the old woman and Madam Teacher. Rihanna reads the child. Pia reads Baba and boy. Niger, narrator A. Georgia, narrator B. And
Fish woman?
Fish woman. Nilanjana reads the macaco. And
Nadia narrator C.
Nadia reads narrator C. So let's move on to our reading. So I'll just repeat I'll just repeat the narrators and repeat the words in Portuguese. We have macaco, criança, barbeiro, mulher, peixe, mulher, viel, senhora, professora, rapaz, narrador. Narrador is narrator. Okay, let's move on to narrator A.
Okay, ready to go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
You all guys have to read very properly. Otherwise, I'm going to shave the hair because I'm the barber. So be careful. Huh,
Where is your student?
So all have to behave very well today.
Hey, let's get started.
There lived a monkey that had an exceptionally long tail, which he thought was very pretty.
One day,
Yes,
while walking down the street, he passed by the park where many children had fun playing.
One of them noticed the length of the monkey's tail and started laughing. He said to his friend,
Hello, what over there? Have you seen the size of this monkey's tail? Ha ha ha.
And
full of shame, the monkey thought.
I feel so ashamed. I'm so proud of my tail. I'm really having a hard time. What should I do?
Nigel?
Nigel?
Sorry. The monkey decided to go to the barber's shop to have his tail cut.
Barber friend, with your razor, please cut this tail. It is too long.
I have never heard of such a request. Do you genuinely
Want.
No. Do you genuinely want to cut your long tail?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I will grant your request.
Passing through the park again, the monkey did not go unnoticed.
The children did not want to believe what happened to the monkey's tail.
Ha ha ha, look at that. Bobbed tail monkey.
Nigel?
Ashamed, he went to the barber and told him.
I'm already sorry and ashamed. I want my tail back. I'm sick and tired of being made fun of. What did you do with the tail?
I'm sorry, monkey friend. There's no solutions. The tail has gone to the west.
Furious, the monkey decided.
If you do not give my tail, I will take your razor. Without a tail, but with a razor, I will continue my way.
As he passed by the square, a woman selling fish noticed the monkey's razor and said,
Hello, monkey, my friend. Can you give me your razor? I will give you some of my fish.
Of course, yes.
The monkey did not think twice and gave her the razor.
Soon after, he felt like having back his razor. He went back to the fish woman. The razor has disappeared into this hole, dear monkey friend.
Very irritated, the monkey decided.
If you do not give me my razor, I will take your sardines. Without a razor, but with sardines, I will continue my way.
The monkey ran away in the grass.
When he arrived at the mill, he found an old woman eating bread she has just baked. The old woman asked him,
Tracy?
Muted.
Monkey friend, would this bread not taste better if I ate it with your sardines? In return, I will give you some warm bread.
All happy, he took the warm bread from the old woman. However, when tasting the bread without anything else, the monkey remembered his sardines and decided to go back to the old woman.
Old woman, can I have my sardines back?
Oh, I'm so sorry, monkey friend. There is nothing I can do. I just ate your tasty sardines. They are in my tummy.
The monkey was out of control.
What? If you do not give me my sardines, I will take your sacks of flour without a tail, without a razor, and without sardines. But with sacks of flour, I will continue my way.
Come here, you silly monkey. Come here.
Quickly, he disappeared.
on the way, he stopped near a school to rest because the sacks of flour were very heavy.
When he saw the teacher, he decided to offer her all the sacks of flour.
Madam teacher, here are sacks of flour that I offer you as a gift.
Thank you, dear monkey friend.
After leaving, the monkey regretted the offer he had made. So he went back to the school and asked the teacher for his sacks of flour.
We used your flour. I cannot return it. We made cakes and cookies that we just ate.
The monkey did not want to believe all this happening to him again. Angrily, he said to her,
If you do not give me my sacks of flour, I'll take your storybook.
You, monkey, come here.
Without a tail, without a razor, without a sardines, without flour, I'll leave this town with a storybook and continue my way.
Further on, he met a boy who was on the street making guitars and decided to leave him his storybook.
He continued on his way. He felt like stopping to read, so he decided to return to the boy.
I took the storybook to the school. You did not want it. Now what do you want?
Disappointed and offended, the monkey reacted immediately.
If you do not give my book, I will take your guitar. Without a tail, without a razor, without sardines, without flour, and without a storybook. I will leave this town with a guitar and continue my way.
The monkey fled up the street. He climbed a tree and remembered the whole mess of the day.
With the guitar, he thought it was best to play and sing a little to forget.
Who will play how I am unlucky for cutting my tail?
Who will say how unlucky monkey is for cutting his tail?
Not good. I have to cut your hair.
The translation in Portuguese. And there we end.
Can you tell us the
Rabot,
translation of
Cortado.
that song?
Thank you.
Yes.
please?
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Thank
So
you.
Thank you so much.
Can
the
you?
last point, singing is, everybody singing is not good. So I have to cut all of you here. You all are bad, not good.
Well,
We
I-
do it
people would
distantly,
be worried
please.
about it.
Do it online.
Okay, so Tracy, you had a question?
Yeah, I was just hoping maybe you could go back to the script and read the pieces in Portuguese that you had there in black so we could hear what it sounded like.
Okay.
So nice.
For the song?
Well, for any of the, I seem to be frozen here.
Okay. Like here when we say thank you, dear monkey friend. Obrigado, querido amigo macaco. Obrigado is thank you for male children. It's similar like French. Querido is like darling, dear. It's just a pet name. Amigo, macaco. And when you look at the endings, all ends in O, 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 showing that it's a male. But if it's a woman, obrigada, querida, amiga.
Is everybody seeing her screen all right?
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. My computer is frozen here and just spinning, so I can hear you.
Rihanna, can you read in Portuguese this now?
No, never. Now I can, but I never this language. Never learned.
Who wants
The
to
first
try?
time.
I want to
This is the
try.
Nilanjana?
Yes,
Yeah.
It's always good to learn a language.
Yes.
Obrigado, querido, amigo, macaco. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Obrigado,
Yeah.
querido,
Obrigado.
amigo, macaco.
Yeah. So now we all know pet names for male. For male, you say querido. Querido Nigel, querido Pia,
amigo, macaco.
querida Georgia, querida Rihanna. Okay. Now we have another word here. The razor has disappeared into this hole, dear monkey friend. Yeah.
Navalha,
Navala
disparisi
para
densi
buraco.
buraco, yes.
Nabaha, desparihu.
And now, when you speak French, there are always nouns with feminine nouns and the one masculine. So you see Navala, it's because it's feminine. If not so, it would have been ending with O. So Navala is a razor. Yeah. Navala. Yeah.
Dijaparihu para density buraku.
Yeah. We will share the story and you read a little bit, you read more. And yes, I do. Sim is yes. Eu quero.
Eu quero.
Yeah.
Quero.
Sim, eu quero.
Sim, eu quero.
Yeah, it's yes, I do, or yes, I want. Yes, I want.
I thought you are going to give the sim.
Yeah, sim, eu quero. Eu is I. Yes. And
I thought the Grace going to give the SIM to all, SIM card.
oh. Tio de vegana o macaco pensou.
And so,
thing.
Shoe.
Shoe de
Yeah.
begona o
Shoe.
macaco pensu.
Yeah.
Organo.
Full of shame, the
Ude
monkey
Gana
think.
Macaco.
Taco Pencil.
Benson.
Yeah.
Benson.
Pencil.
And
Pencil.
also when you read Spanish or Portuguese, if you see O, know that it's a masculine noun that ends with O.
Oh,
But if it's A, it'll be A.
Ah.
O macaco, A navala.
so the she monkey, the feminine gender for monkey, macaco, macaca.
Well, I don't know for monkey if it has a feminine, but I'm sure macaca will be for feminine. Anything that ends with O, when you transform it to feminine, it ends with an A. And we already read this.
Taco monkey.
You have the
Yeah.
macaco,
Barbar.
criança, barberio. So, o macaco, a criança, o barberio, a mulher peixe. It's because it's a woman. So they always have, at the level of the articles, it always differs. We don't, theirs is very irregular. And narrado. Yeah. Are there any questions again? Or is there something we want to try to read again?
I want to read again because it is very interesting.
Well, we'll discuss the ending of the story, and if we have more time, we will go back and read the story again. Is it okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Now, looking at the ending, what can you say about the ending? How did you feel like with the ending of the story? Is there another way you want it to like end? Or when reading, you anticipated another ending?
Did you translate it from Portuguese? Grace,
Yeah, yes.
you know Portuguese language?
I'm learning. I used my phone to copy all the sentences and translate. This is the text I use,
Oh, wow.
and I had to translate word for word because I'm learning too. Thank you.
Great job, great job.
Thank you.
Brave.
So,
Grace,
yes,
you had
Tracy.
asked about the ending of the story,
Yeah.
and I don't know, when I think of steps in a story, there needs to be some sort of problem or something that starts the story, and then the story itself, and there needs to be a resolution to the problem. And I didn't feel like there was any resolution in the story. It just kind of, nothing was resolved.
Yeah. Yes.
I would like,
Yes,
Yes.
Nilanjana.
since I
Before
feel
Nilanjan, I want to say bye because I have another meeting today. So Grace, let me go.
Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rihanna.
Thank you.
Okay,
Ciao.
bye-bye. Thank you so much.
We enjoyed having you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah. Yes,
So,
Nilanjana.
I played the character of Monkey, and while I was reading, I actually felt the helplessness of the monkey. I could actually feel, because towards the end, when even the cake was baked and everybody ate it, and I felt nobody shared it with him, and I could actually feel the helplessness. And when he decided to play the guitar and sing, I just realized that it's not for nothing that people say that music is the food for soul. Like, he was disappointed, he was completely like lost, but towards the end he decided to just calm down and settle down and play some music.
Okay.
So, so when you are surrounded with trouble, like I always say that to my children also, that when there is a problem, if there's a huge mountain and if you stand in front of it and think, oh my God, the mountain is so high, how will I ever cross it? It is not going to make the height of the mountain any lesser. So you have to start climbing. So there has to be some solution to every problem. And it was a brilliant story. I actually felt the character.
Wow, thank you for that. So for you, the ending was okay.
Yes.
Yes?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Is there
Tracy,
somebody
next
who
time,
wants to share again? Yes,
no, I
Pierre?
just want to I just want to say that the color of your script, the letter, you should be
Yeah.
more into black, or some of the color you cannot read. For my
Yeah, I
example,
realized.
yeah, I cannot read. I cannot see. Even even the other parts also very difficult to read. So please
Okay.
change the color. So
Okay.
the stories was so very interesting, and it's more today is more fun, and the barber and the monkey, the characters, and even the old woman, the Tracy, and we. It was very interactive. It's more into like we are playful, that it's enjoyable. All the characters are like a very exciting. Yeah, it's very nice you selected this story.
Okay, thank you.
Let me see.
Nadia?
Yes, and I liked the way you illustrated the story. Just the text was accompanied by pictures, the original
Yeah.
illustration.
Wow.
I wonder,
Thank you.
whether or not, because the pictures break up the text, whether or not if you put the pictures on the side and the text going down, if we see the picture and we're still able to read without the breaking up. I don't know. I love the pictures in there. I think that's great. How do we put them in there and still be able to read with the fluidity and flow?
Okay. Means we could put some at the beginning and some at the end.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I think you can put them within the story too if you set it so that the writing is going down along the side and not being broken up by. I'm not sure. It might be something interesting to play with. But certainly the pictures add quite a bit to the also to the understanding of the story and a little bit of the culture. I love to look at the artwork that comes out of the different countries.
Okay. Georgia, would you want to say something?
Hey, hello. I really like the way that you included some simple Portuguese words, which gave us a flavor of Portuguese. I must admit that I hadn't understood the morale of the story at the beginning, but then I felt for Nilanjana's explanation, and then I realized that everything started after the children's mockery of the monkey's long tail. So we can see how much he was traumatized by this, and so he started behaving irrationally after that. You will get me. He started behaving like a spoiled kid, but it was not his fault. It was the kid's fault. Amazing story. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
A spoiled kid or an abused kid, if he was taunted, then and you may think there, obviously I'm still irrationally, so I must have been taunted or abused as a kid. In fact, I was taunted at school. I had a problem that I spoke nicely because my mother had taught me to speak nicely, and the other kids in school didn't. So basically I had to dumb myself down to appear to fit in, but that was a problem because then I wasn't being authentic, but now I'm authentic. Thank you.
Wow. Well, I want to thank you all for reading so nicely. Yes, because when I read when I rewrote the script, I didn't know that's how it's really beautiful. But with the beautiful voices, the combination, and the reading, it gave it an additional flavor. And I was like, what? Did I actually write this? Is this how this story actually sounded? So thanks for your beautiful voices. Now I am going to give back the host to Tracy. Thank you.
And Grace, that was wonderful. And I'm certainly hoping it's recording because my computer is actually frozen and the picture on my screen is frozen and it's been spinning for the last half hour. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this is videoing, and it was delightful. Thank you for hosting us here at the Matrix Readers Theater.
Most
And
welcome.
thank you for those of you who attended, and we will see you on Friday.